No. Yeah. Choking under pressure. Turn the video on and start recording, and I start missing them. And they are 10 to 12 footers. Certainly not going to get a streak of 63 in a row like Sam from Ireland from this morning, or however many he got. Not that good. I get all kinds of golf balls. If somebody wants some for free, just let me know. I'll give you all you want. All the golf balls you want. Putting is very important. Got to be able to make these if you're going to shoot even par or somewhere around that. You have to be able to make 10 footers. 8 to 10 footers all day long. Unless you pull it like that. I can tell you what I did wrong. My right hand took over. Not good. If you watch some of the better putters on tour, this is how they warm up. This part against the back of your putter all day long like this. Just watch them. Watch them on tour. This is all they do. Same thing in your golf swing. Certain parts of your grip in your golf swing that have nothing to do with your grip. They're just along for the ride. I happen to be left-handed. Left-handed grip. These 3 fingers And these two fingers are the only things that really have anything to do with the grip. The rest of them are just along for the ride. Putting, very, very light grip. I'm left-handed. My left hand, right towards the hole every time. And then I miss. It's pretty boring, but you gotta do it. You have to do it. You gotta practice putting if you want to get any better. Very, very boring, but you gotta do it. Trust me. You'll see results. You put in the time, you put in the effort, you'll see results in your golf game, in your sport. Not only that, but your confidence goes up. When you got an 8 to 10 footer, you've sat here for an hour at a time, practice them over and over and over and over. All you do is revert to what you did when you were practicing. Fresh on your mind. Golf is a mental game. Golf is very, very, very mental. Yeah, there are a lot of mechanics, but golf is very mechanical, but very, very more mental than it is anything. Anyway, I'll be doing this for the next probably half hour. Just keep on putting. Over and over and over. All I'm concentrating on really is this little white line on my putter, concentrating on taking it back straight away. Let me show you one of the practice things that I do when I'm on the golf course. Very simple. It's like a engineering architectural ruler. Very simple. It's got 3 sides to it. When I'm out on the putting green playing golf, basically I put it on the ground right at the hole. Run the butt of my putter right up against it. That way if you take it back inside, you'll hear that. Again, it's just all you gotta do, you just have to repeat. It's just repeating. Just like that. See, I heard that, but as I came through, I corrected it. I took it away inside. I heard it click. The idea is not to ever have it hit the inside of this ruler. But I'm not one of those guys that believes in this concept. I'm straight back, straight through. And I'm a good putter because of it. I believe. Straight back, straight through. All day long. This little ruler here, like I said, it's a 3-sided ruler. It's probably $14, $12 from Amazon. About the only training aid you need, in my opinion. Really, really. That's how important putting is to me. It's about all you need is that little training aid right there. Straight back, straight through. And I realize some of you will ask, well, how can you transfer that to the golf course? The biggest thing with this, transferring some of this stuff to the golf course, is that it's all mental. If you have that in your mind, how much you repeat it over and over and over and over with this little ruler behind you, when you get out on the golf course, just revert back to that. This is all you did. This is all you did over and over and over. That way when you get over a putt, It's all about confidence. 100% all about confidence putting is. Yeah, you gotta have a decent stroke. Yeah, you're gonna miss a few like that. And the greens aren't gonna be perfect like this. But for the most part, it's all, this golf is a mental game. People will argue with you, but I think it's a mental game. I mean, you have to have a good foundation, good grip, good takeaway, and those things can all be taught. When you push a putt like that, all that stuff can be taught. The mental part, I don't think the mental part can be taught, unless you got thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to go to see a mental coach. Like those guys on tour, the people that play for a living, they all have mental coaches and blah, 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 blah. But if you play at my level, you don't need a mental coach. From here to there, without hitting the ruler. And when you take the ruler away, repeat, 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 repeat. Oops, then push it. Anyway, I'm human. Not perfect. I'm definitely human, so take it as you may. I got a little bit of teaching in me. I'll help you out if you need help. But for the most part, it's being able to repeat. You can see whether your stroke is good or not. That's what these tour response tailor-made golf balls are all about. They give you an idea if you're getting back and through the ball straight, square. If you can make it roll end over end like that. That's kind of what those all about. It's a little training aid without being a training aid. But TaylorMade was smart. That's why you see the guys, a lot of people on tour. That's why you see a lot of people out there take, let's like this Bridgestone here. Found this Bridgestone. That's all people do. They put these little lines on them like that. Same thing as the TaylorMade does. Same thing as the triple track. Triple track. Same concept. Line it up. Line it up, straight through it. Gives you a good visual. It's straight at the hole. I guess I should have talked about being able to read greens too. That also helps. Putting is pretty basic. Straight back, straight through. I initiate it, actually. I initiate my putting with a little bit of a forward press. And then the one thing that I concentrate on in putting when I putt is I try to start with my right shoulder. My right shoulder, I do a little bit of a forward press. Then the first thing I think about is this my front shoulder dipping. Just like that. That's a couple of my only, really a couple of my only swing thoughts. If you practice enough, you should be able to not break your hands, not break your wrists. The idea obviously is not to break your wrists. You don't need to help. You'll see a lot of guys take it back, and you'll see them helping it through by breaking their wrists. You don't need to do that. This is what the pendulum's for. Pendulum. Watch the guys. I'm telling you, watch the guys on tour. They're perfect. They're perfect teachers. All you gotta do is watch them. Just watch them. Watch them, emulate them. I say that with a grain of salt because I actually don't want you to watch them too much because I feel like a lot of those people at the higher levels take way too much time playing golf. I may take too much time over the ball. I think I played with a guy last week that he was like the human rain delay. I mean, he stood over the ball so long. Every time I thought he would be ready to putt and I would start moving in, he would stop. I understand, sometimes you just can't pull the trigger, but during the winter here in Idaho, something you need to work on. 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull the trigger. Pretty easy. But again, as I said before, you know what that goes back to? It goes back to mental. It's all about mental. The mental side of golf. Mental side of golf is a lot. But yeah, you have to figure out how to get over it. Get through it. Putting, 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 putting. It's all mental. It's all about repetition. Over and over and over and over again. Repetition, repetition, repetition. I do, like I said, I do a little forward press. 1, 2, 3. I actually set up 1, 2, 3. Wipe off my club face. I've done this ever since high school. 1, 2, 3. Wipe off my club face. Set up to the ball. Take 1, 2 looks. Forward press. Right shoulder down. That's what I've done all my life. I know it looks really, real simple, but that comes from 50 years of playing golf, I guess. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Wipe my club face off. 1 look, 2 looks, forward press, right shoulder. It's all about a routine. It's all about a routine. It's pretty simple. If I can teach anybody that, if I can teach somebody something about that, that's all it's all about. 1, 2, 3. Routine, routine, 2, 2. Shoulder, press, and I hooded it and pulled it. And so, see how you can tell, you see how I know exactly what I did wrong and why it went right? That's another one of the keys to the golf game, is knowing what caused what. What caused this to happen? What caused that to happen? As soon as you can figure that out, of course, nobody's going to be perfect, but when you can start to figure those things out, your golf game will improve. Why did I hit the ball left? Why did I cut the ball? Why did I hook the ball? It's all about knowledge about the golf game. Anyway, I don't really do this pre-shot routine when I'm practicing here in the shop, but it's definitely something to think about. If you guys ever think about that when you get on the golf course, develop a pre-shot routine. It'll make your golf game, I think it'll make it a lot more consistent. Develop, a pre-shot routine when you're coming to putting, I tell people, one of the things that you should do when you putt is you should set your, these are here for a reason. This is for your line. One of the things that I tell people, you have 2 things when you putt, line and speed. So why not get rid of one of those by setting up your line, setting it up, knowing exactly where you're going to hit it, standing up here, set up your line. Now my line's right. Now that's one less thing I got to worry about or think about when I'm putting. I know my line's right. I know where I read it. I read the putt. I read this obviously to go straight. So this is one of those things I'm not concerned about. Now I got the line on this putter, and that's one of the things that I do. One of the things that I like about a lot of my putters. A lot of my putters, I've got like 12 or 15 of them. A lot of my putters have this line on them. I've got an old Spider here. It's got a little line on it. One of those. I got this Scotty Cameron. Even the Scotty Cameron, I don't really like Scotty Cameron that much, but it does have this line on it. What that does is obviously this is relatable. This line on this ball is relatable to the line on the club is relatable to the line on the ball. Those two, you get those two set up straight, Now the last thing you need to worry about is your line. Get that straight. Same thing with this putter. The only thing I don't like is some of these, like I've got a putter here, a Wilson 8802. I've had this one forever and ever. I don't use this one anymore because I really need that line on my putter for my confidence. This one doesn't have it. Phil Mickelson, some of those guys, I don't know. I don't know how they putt with a blade. I need a line on my putter for confidence sake. Anyway, get the line there, get the line down. You know you got the right line when you're putting, as long as you take it back and take it through. Now you got to worry about the speed. So all I'm doing is just getting rid of things that are going through your mind as you stand over a putt. You know, how many times have you stood over a putt and second guess yourself thinking, I wonder if my line is right, I wonder if my line is right. Well, one, if you're halfway decent at reading greens, or if you don't know how to read greens, find somebody that does. Figure out what your line is. Once you have your line, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Now all you got to do is get the right speed. One of the ways that I teach speed is with your feet. I don't ever take the putt way back and way through. One of the things that I do with my putting, when I'm putting, I pretty much set it right in the middle, okay? I mean, I guess it's not really in the middle, but just a little bit forward. When I have a 3-footer or a 4-footer or 5-footer, I usually go about right to the inside of my back foot. That's all I need. Accelerate through the ball. If I have anything over 5 feet or anything over, you know, say 5 to 10 feet, I'll usually go about right here to the middle of my left foot. That's about a 10-footer for me. 10-footer. Accelerate. Depending on green speeds, I know there's going to be a lot of comments, a lot of hate or whatever. 10-footer. 5-footer. 5-footer here. 10-footer here. I'm kind of getting rid of some of those things that you have to think about. Anything over 10 feet, just on the outside of your foot. Say 10 to 15, let's say 12 to 18 feet, just on the outside of your foot. Again, got to be firm and you got to accelerate through the ball. If you take it back to here and you don't accelerate through the ball, well, you're probably only going to hit it about 3 feet and maybe die in the hole. So, and then once you get out here to 20, 25 feet, honestly, I'm not trying to make putts. I'm really not trying to make putts. I mean, I don't know why people stand over the golf ball and go, oh, I got a 30-footer, I'm trying to make this. No, you're not. What's the chances of making it? About 0? Probably not. I mean, I'm thinking, unless you're really that good. I mean, I don't know the guys on tour. I just pushed that one. The guys on tour, how often do they make a 30-footer? What I'm trying to do when I'm over a 30-footer actually is just get it to within like 2 feet. I really like to have, when I have a 30-footer, I really just like to have tap-ins. I like to have tap-in pars. I don't like 4 and 5-footers. I don't like to have 6-footers for par. But then again, it goes back to this. If you work on these, well, if you miss the green, you chip up and you have a 6-footer for par, this is where this comes into play. But when I've got 35-footer for par, or for birdie, I'm really trying to get it within about 2 feet. People say 3-foot window, 3-foot circle. I tried. I actually tried a 2-foot circle. I'm talking too much, obviously I'm missing putts, but anyway, pretty simple. Putting is actually pretty simple. 3 to 5-footer, 5 to 10-footer, accelerate through, none of this stuff. 3 to 5-footer, 10-footer, anything over 10 to 15 feet, I might take it just on the outside of my foot, 10 to 15 feet, you know, and so forth. And it's all about feel. So, This is all I do. In the winter, here in Idaho, this is what we do. This is what I do. Hopefully I don't mess them like that all day long, otherwise I may not help you guys at all. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Very monotonous. Very monotonous, but I'll tell you what, it will help your golf game. It will help your confidence once you get over these putts during the day when you're playing. Anyway, one of the things, that's some of the stuff that I work on when I putt. That's what this is for again. Oh, right at the hole. Right at the hole. Try to stay off of it. It's funny how you get this. I get this ruler right back out. Missed about 4 in a row. Take the ruler back out. That's why you can't have training aids on the golf course. Otherwise, people would be doing that all day long. They would never miss a putt if you had training aids on the golf course. But training aids, they're exactly what this is for. It's for training. Training, 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 training. Repetition, over and over and over and over. Same thing. Oop. Anyway, thank you guys for the likes. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna give a few more lessons here in the next few weeks. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And I've got my hitting net over here. During the winter, I'll come out here. Every couple of days. Give some pointers. Got any questions? Hit me up. Hit me up. I'll see if I can help you guys out a little bit. But I figured I'd go about 30 minutes today, not overdo it. Just get about 30 minutes in today of some putting practice before I go in for lunch and call it a day. I just need, like I said, I've been out here probably an hour today. Oh, hooked that one. But this is what it takes. This is what it takes if you want to get your game to the next level. 2 looks, forward press, all day long. I don't have a streak. There's a guy Sam that I follow. He's from Ireland and he's got a cool little setup where he has a streak. He has a whiteboard and he has these streaks and I don't know. I think he putts about a 6-footer or so. He's got a cool channel. I like to follow fun people. I don't really need to follow like big teachers. You know, people that have 200 or 300, 500 followers. You don't have to be perfect. You really don't have to be perfect to be. Don't have to be perfect. That's what we're trying to attain in the golf game. But I don't think anybody is ever going to be perfect. Nobody's ever shot. What is it? The quest for, what is it, 50, I don't know, 18 times 3, 54 or something like that, or birdie every hole, or whatever, I don't know. Not going to happen here. Not in my lifetime, anyway. I just enjoy I just enjoy shooting in the mid-70s and having a good round every once in a while, maybe shooting in the 60s. And, enjoying the golf game. Enjoying golf, that's what it's all about. It's supposed to be enjoyable. I'm just starting to learn that, actually, after this many years. I'm just starting to learn you're supposed to enjoy golf. It's good. Competition is good. But when you don't enjoy golf anymore and you go out and you do it as a habit, when I mow in the summertime, sometime I'll get on a little soapbox here. But when I mow, I'll mow a golf course. I mow at a local golf course here. And when I mow in the mornings, and I start about 4:15, 4:30 in the morning, and when I'm mowing, I'll see same 4 guys, and I'm sure almost everybody that's watching has those guys. They go out early in the morning. They go out, they play as fast as they can, and sometimes I look at them and I just wonder. It's like, do you guys enjoy golf, or are you just like it's kind of like similar to, well, I got to eat breakfast. I'm hungry, so I should go eat breakfast. Get that out of the way. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. It's time for lunch. What, in that case, it's like, well, whether I'm hungry or not, 12 o'clock noon, time to, oh, it's 4 o'clock, time to head down to Perkins, like I do every day, or Denny's, and have it's not whether you need it or not, it's just a habit. And I find golf, I find that with golf. I found that with some of the older crowd in golf, is that they just do it as a habit. They don't play golf because they enjoy it. They play golf because it's on their list, it's on their to-do list. And I'm sure a lot of you people are relatable, can relate to that. It's just, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy that just goes out and plays golf because it's something to do. Because it's on my daily to-do list. Oh, I'm going to go play golf. Whatever. Oh, it's time to eat breakfast. Whether I'm hungry or not, I'm going to go eat breakfast. Oh, it's time to play golf. I want to enjoy the game. I really do. I want to enjoy the game. And over the years, I used to be real competitive and really, really get stressed out. Now, oh, that's a bad butt. Now, when I'm learning, or when I'm trying to learn, the older I get, and you can teach old dog new tricks. I'm one of those. I'm a perfect example. I'm actually trying to enjoy the golf game. I'm trying to enjoy friends, trying to enjoy golf as a whole. Yeah, it's fun to beat people, and it's fun to be competitive, but man, just enjoy life. Enjoy golf. Enjoy it. It's not, life's too short. I don't want to get on my soapbox and stuff, but life's too short just to do things out of habit just because it's something to do. Go out and enjoy it. I love being retired, but I also love coming out to my shop, and I love practicing. It's fun. I know I enjoy practicing. I enjoy hitting balls into my net. I enjoy working on clubs. I enjoy fixing clubs. I enjoy just tinkering out here. You can see on my channel, I like to work on cars. Gives me enjoyment. Not only does it give me enjoyment, but it helps people. I don't charge. I mean, I charge for parts if I have to buy parts, but I enjoy working on cars. I enjoy helping people out. A lot of people in this world can't afford to go to a mechanic and have something fixed, but as you can tell on my channel, if you look at it and watch it, I enjoy helping people. I really do. Life's too short. Life's too short to be a jerk. Life's too short to charge somebody, $85 for an oil change, for 5 quarts of oil and a filter, and maybe look at an oil filter, and then maybe look at their air filter, and buy a $12 air filter. All I have is, right now anyway, I say this, but I got time. I got energy. I want to help people. Let me find another one of these dogs. Uh-oh. Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough. It's been fun. I'll be back on here. You guys, like I said, give me a quick follow. I'll be back on here in a couple days, and we'll go over it again. Give me some feedback, what you think about this. If I can help you guys, ask me some questions. I don't have my comment. I don't have my comments up right now. I don't know where they are. Anyway, I don't know anything about them really. Let's see, what's that say? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. But anyway, I thought I'd just come up here and come on live and maybe see if I could help a few people out and answer a few questions. I'll get my comments up and running on the next video. I'm not going to do it now and bore you guys with it, but like I said, if I can help anybody with their golf game, yeah, leave me a comment, give me a follow, give me a comment or two, and I'll see what I can do for you. Last one for the Gipper. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Talk to you later. Bye.